Underwater exploration reveals ancient pyramid and Pharaoh's tomb. A team of divers exploring a 2,300-year-old pyramid made an extraordinary discovery of an underwater tomb belonging to a powerful pharaoh. The majestic beauty of the water's surface gave way to a multitude of mysteries as they ventured deeper into the tomb. Today's remarkable find takes us on a journey to a long-lost pyramid in Sudan. Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of ancient archaeological findings. In this video, we'll discuss the unearthing of a submerged pyramid dating back 2,300 years. This pyramid once served as the kingdom of a mighty pharaoh. But before we begin, we have a question for you to ponder. By the end of this video, we'd like you to answer: what materials were used by the Kush kingdom? Feel free to leave your response in the comment section and see if you got it right. Now, let's embark on our exploration of the underwater tomb of a powerful pharaoh. In ancient times, a region known as Kush stood at the edge of history. It was a vast and enigmatic land situated far up the Nile, overshadowed by its northern neighbor, Egypt. While the Kushites possessed abundant gold, a resource coveted by the Egyptians, they remained a mystery bordering on myth. Recent scholarly findings, however, reveal that the Kush culture was far more complex than previously believed. The kingdom of Kush flourished for 5 centuries during the 2nd millennium BC. It showcased remarkable political and military prowess, enabling it to maintain control over a sizable territory in Africa. The success of Kush's rule challenges conventional notions of statehood, which often draw from the examples of ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China. As the waters of the Nile rise, heralding a new era, archaeologists are unearthing captivating insights and potential solutions about this intriguing kingdom. Previous reports and interviews by archaeologists indicate that the kingdom of Kush, which held dominance from 2000 BC to 1500 BC, exerted control or at least influenced a 750-mile stretch of the Nile Valley. In a recent breakthrough, archaeologists have stumbled upon an underwater tomb belonging to a powerful pharaoh during their excavation. The team's lead researcher shared their findings with the BBC, revealing that their successful dive at Nori in early July provided ample evidence. Initially, the researcher had visited the area in 2018 to assess the viability of the tomb dive, and subsequently decided to proceed. Upon reaching the tomb, they discovered the stone coffin of Pharaoh Nastosin intact and sealed. However, within the tomb chambers, evidence of gold leaf, pottery, and fragile glass figurines emerge. These tiny figurines were believed to serve as guardians for the pharaoh in the afterlife. The lead researcher noted that the rising water levels had prevented thieves from pilfering the gold leaf over the years, underscoring the tomb's inaccessibility. To reach the tomb, the team utilized a hose to pump oxygen from the surface. As they descended the 65 steps leading to the entrance, they encountered water after 40 steps, necessitating a dive to proceed further. The tomb revealed 3 chambers, each adorned with intricately carved archway ceilings. Fragments of glass statues covered in gold leaf were also found, albeit severely damaged by the water, rendering them brittle. The divers salvaged what they could and brought them to the surface. These dives play a crucial role in shedding light on the ancient civilization's way of life. Given the vast expanse of the Nuri kingdom, it is believed that more underwater tomb sites may exist in the area, waiting to be explored. This unprecedented dive marks a significant milestone in Sudan, as it represents the first of its kind in the country. Sudan, home to the Kingdom of Kush, stands as Egypt's southern neighbor in the African continent. Remarkably, Sudan boasts the most intact pyramids, with approximately 240 pyramids constructed by the ancient Kushite people. The Kingdom of Kush, also known as Nubia, shared strong ties with ancient Egypt, its major cities located south of the country near the White Nile and the Blue Nile, the primary tributaries of the Nile River. The presence of these waterways and the proximity to gold and iron ore deposits likely contributed to the settlement of humans in this otherwise arid desert region. The kingdom of Kush reigned for over 1,400 years, starting around 1070 BCE when it separated from Egypt. Kush assumed control of ancient Egypt from 727 BCE until the arrival of the Assyrians in the subsequent century. The decline of the kingdom of Kush began when the Roman Empire conquered Egypt, ultimately leading to its dissolution in the 4th century CE. Despite this, the Kushites shared many similarities with the ancient Egyptians in terms of religion, government systems, and cultural characteristics. They worshipped Egyptian deities and practiced mummification, burying their dead in pyramids. In the Kushite society, the priests held significant influence and were second only to the Pharaoh and other kings. Like their Egyptian counterparts, the Kushite people placed great importance on religion and held strong beliefs in the afterlife. The pyramids constructed by the kingdom of Kush to honor their pharaohs and notable individuals bore a resemblance to the structures found in ancient Egypt. However, one notable difference was that the Kushites buried their dead beneath the pyramids, whereas the Egyptians had burial chambers within the pyramids. One such notable figure was Pharaoh Nastosin, who reigned from 335 to 310 BCE and was buried in the royal cemetery of the Napata necropolis. Limited artifacts and inscriptions on stone tablets serve as our primary sources of information about this Nubian king. According to these writings, Nastosin achieved a significant victory over an invasion from Upper Egypt, marking the peak of his reign. After Nastosin's death, he was interred in the magnificent royal cemetery, which spans over 7.5 million square feet and is located in Karima, Sudan, about a mile west of the Nile River. The cemetery features an arc of approximately 20 pyramids constructed between 650 BCE and 300 BCE, with more than 20 pyramids in total on the site. Aside from at least 60 Nubian kings and queens, hundreds of others were buried in this vast necropolis. One particularly renowned local figure is Pharaoh Taharka, who ruled over all of Egypt in the 7th century BCE. The Pyramid of Pharaoh Nastosin, the last of its kind, and dating back 2,300 years, stands at one of the lowest points of elevation in the royal necropolis, measuring approximately 30 feet, 9.1 meters, tall. Regarding the discovery of the underwater tomb of a powerful pharaoh, we would like to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. And in response to the question we posed earlier, the two most important and precious resources used by ancient Kush were iron and gold. Please share your views and consider subscribing to our channel for more intriguing uploads.